to my channel. My name is Novyembetu and you are watching Self-Care Sundays with Sino. I was like, moving to the camera, this dude. So I'm with my beautiful peeps, Ubasanele, Timna and Bukule. So today we're gonna talk about, okay, first of all, do introduce yourselves. Let's start with Ubasa.
Whoa, guys. Every time someone asks me to introduce myself, this can be spotlight. What do I say?
Yeah. Just
say
simple thing like the name is Basa, blah, blah.
But then I'm gay, I can't be simple.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
But anyway, Ndingubasanele wakwantlebe.
Yeah, we know each other from here. We know each other from high school. I know him from high school. We used to go to the same high school. Then Timna.
Timna.
Get out!
Yes.
Nam ndingugajeni undondela.
As well,
Okay. Nice to meet you, beautiful people. Now I'm by the way. Okay. Okay, guys. So on today's topic, we're gonna talk about being different. Is that the right title I can use? Being different or what?
That's fine.
Being, you guys okay? Because I always feel like, yes, let me put it out there. I feel like talking about like gays or something like that, it's always like, I feel like it's such a sensitive topic. So I never want to step on anyone's toes. And I'm like, oh,
man.
Even before you told me about this, I was like, hey, even within the community, every time you have to say something, you need to be considerate.
Very much.
Someone else is different from me as a gay person, so it's very sensitive. And guys, throughout the video, if ever we offend anyone, please do say so.
Yeah, because I also feel like the reason why Sinjin is because we were never taught about gay. It's always like, oh no, you can't be with a man, you can't do this, you can't do that. One, you can't say it's a she, you can't say it's a he. It's like you're in confusion. You haven't been educated about homosexuality, you know. So that's why it's kind of like a sensitive topic, especially in Kuma. I'm like, oh, what do I say? Like, how do I act around this person? Like, come on, is it it's not like, is it like a she? Is it like a he? Do you guys prefer being said like called a he or a she or so it doesn't matter?
I feel like because they might be offended, but I feel like it's better when you ask them like, hi man. I would like,
obviously not every time that you like come across a gay person you're gonna ask like
exactly.
Forget about that.
But like, I feel like
just to share something in the thing about pronouns, it's very because I remember like every up to this day. Very recently, just before my sister beer yard, and then pana, I think there's like a lot of waitresses. You see pronouns, I'm saying waitresses. Maybe they prefer waitress and yazi. But there's a lot of abantu that are different. And when you're trying to call them, it's like it's the knowledge in the blood that if you see her, then uyayazi banuzati.
Exactly.
Please bring me something. And then my sister kept on saying, stop referring to Lundu as a sisi. Maybe I can phone it. Just say excuse me. Hi, what's your name?
Exactly.
My name is Basa. Okay, Basa instead of saying Banaba he or she.
Okay, that's
so better use ikamalum.
Okay, so do you guys think it's like, I feel like and he was talking about children should be taught about homosexuals and whatnot. What do you guys think about that? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Don't see. I was with him, but I'm not like with him when with like a specific age. I mean, some people develop at a different age. Like we all have different stages of our lives, and through puberty, I don't think they should be taught before puberty.
And if challenge clarity with the post, all I say is to be gay or to to know what it is to be gay.
Okay, yeah.
What was the saying?
I don't know about the post though, because I'm off social media. But we're gonna show you because he was talking about because it's fine for your uncle to be with an uncle. So I was like, yeah.
That I want to add, like maybe in normal. I feel like the more like about women, like if we now address like. Can we so because maybe don't know because
exactly. Do you call it El Gamma that I hate? How do you guys feel about like move the word?
No,
I don't wanna lie, I hate that word. I always feel like why do you use it like and I really wanna know, but in this
okay, I'm not really sure about the sukapi, but I think does it not come from Africans? Is it not an Afrikaans word that is used for okunyemba or to shame gay people?
Yeah.
But
so it's to shame gay people. The one like
yes, in a way. Always because it's like
back
so
at the
used
time, I think,
if I can say.
My sister asked me the same question, I think a few weeks ago when my like nieces, they were like,
that's so annoying.
And I was like, hey, where? But I know they're little, so I know that like don't mean anything bad. So I'm like, and then she was like, is it fine if they like call you Mofi? And I was like, yeah, as long as you don't have like anything negative.
Nowadays, I feel like, okay, guys, forgive me if like indo. They're trying to take the long route instead of saying the short route, because I feel like it's better understandable if you take the long route. But so I'm not a lot go YouTube, but I do listen to YouTubers every now and then. So there's this specific YouTuber, but I'm not sure. Like I think Mbomi and Brendan.
I know them. Okay.
Yeah. So she was sharing this story about rape, and how after a rape, they would always, if after a rape, then when they go into a relationship, they want to make sure that they prioritize sex so that they give sex before sex is taken away from them. You see? So coming to that, Lando, it's a way of defense. It's like a defense mechanism for Lando Mazanaba. Before you take this away from me, let me give it to you. So I feel like the reason why we've normalized the Gamma Lobomofi is because we're trying to defend ourselves from that shame. So that before you tell me about hey, we Mofi, like the Mofi, then there's defender from whatever toxicity or Zanayo. So that's but Lona Igama and sometimes. But like with like if the nine it's cool. But for someone who is not gay, then it's like going out like
exactly. So did you guys have to like come out to your family? Look, and it's basically
can I just start on it? This is my opinion. I feel like this is my. And if man, I don't see a reason why you should come out. Because straight people don't come out. Why should you? Why should you? Because like the more like, do you come out like it's not a normal thing. If we be into like where you don't need to come out, it's gonna be like we told you. If it being a I would have said my hair like really I don't like the whole thing. But if
understand that team I never know also happy, but then again, coming out is not a matter of saying you're not coming out to say okay to ask permission can I you're coming out because we have to understand abazali today from a different generation
very much
and I feel like in the thing about coming out, it's not to say hey world I'm gay, what do you say about that, but it's to say it goes back to Nalando defense mechanism it has to be known so that by family it's out of the norm too. That's why we're different, because it's out of the norm, and we need to come out in the state of Abazali, because I mean like if we get on back then like what's happening so I do feel the need in a family setting, but then when it comes to
okay, I think I was referring more to that.
In a family.
And as a matter of fact, like again if ever you don't take offended.
Yeah, offended.
Please don't take it to heart. Okanye ndilungise uthi abafanele urongo apha, and then because sifunda ngoyenza impazamo at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But like
yeah, everyone is entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, about opinion actually. Like, I don't see why people should have an opinion on something that they're not part of.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah.
Like, you're not gay.
Yeah,
then
okay.
how do you know
Thank
that it's
you.
not possible for me to have an erection for a man?
Yeah.
If you yourself are not gay.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
And this is especially to like the homophobic people. Like,
Yeah.
How does it offend you? How does it concern you?
Exactly. For you guys, I'm so sorry, but everything I define. Not really differently, but I like looking at Ilandoga. You guys are probably gonna hate me for this. No. But I don't have a problem with homophobia.
Why?
Because not that I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But like
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna share a quick simple story, like short. I'll try to make it short. We're at a party, right? So silapha nje ukubonela nto xa kuthiwa banaba masedlila lo mfana fonela sinoba amansinweza nejoms zakho sina athathe all his lady friends and then athathe ubasa this one guy. So obviously the first thing ngene emotweni ba yablomjita.
Hey, well, yeah.
I was like, okay, I feel an energy bana I call right, and my friends knew bana if they say hi and if bankalele by they going with some guy, then bendizothi hi because I always sense the energies, but then they hid it bana ba siyamba nomfana. So I only found out class fike emotweni bana ba asambi sodwa ngosi. But yeah, the come okay, let me just go. It's gonna turn out great. Maybe they have a gay friend. I don't know. So fine, we get there. Hey, the boy never like indlela the first thing like nje kokubulisa ba hey ladies, what are you doing here? Amehla yacho.
When you can so born.
And then the night goes on. Give a bana ba kya man bana hey man koko imove lapha ndondondondoni. And it's come okay, I don't mind this. But then long story short, ndifuna kulenda Uber. I go home, get into the Uber. I was Uber driver. I'm ingathi okay vibe musklenda. Why are you going home so early? I'm like, no, these guys, but they acting like funny. And they understand this as it because if you're against what I am against, I'm also against you.
Exactly.
And the girl go indo ipine. I don't mind you being against me. I don't mind you not believing in being gay. I don't want to say gayism because it's our protest. No, the Uber driver I'm like, no, they just like remarks as unnecessary, as a childish because like you're gonna sit down with me and tell me about like if you want to understand and try to understand but how is it possible for a man to have feelings for a man? But then if hate Angela, like it's like it's fine, be against it, but don't hate, don't like suntuka. So
that's another thing. We don't want to like be friends with you, just like have mutual respect. Like
we don't want to be accepted. We demand respect. As for accept this is acceptable.
I didn't know you guys actually go through this
like people literally kill Abani.
Yeah.
Just because that.
Like
just makes me so sick.
And they are gay or lesbian. I always seen it like from the surface, but okay. But I never knew about what you guys actually go through, what you guys have to experience to be the type of people you are, and as the community not being acceptive of the
okay, you can go first.
But another thing I'm seeing lately is that like besides the negative like part, like there's more people like who are trying to understand like the whole like unfortunate situation, but like
concept
anyway, and like even like at school with like my own teacher, like she's starting to like implement like I don't want to say the gay culture, but like in some sort of way like they try to.
Quick question: is it offense to say gay culture? You gay? Because it kind of like you guys like. And that name.
It's
because now I kind of feeling like I don't want to use it, but this is what we call you guys.
Yeah. I feel like Nalondo, it's one of the offers as in Dobanaba. It's like it's fine for Mkosa to it's fine for a black person to call me kafir, But the minute a white person says "Kafur,"
Why?
So I think like
Okay. So what do you guys prefer being called?
I hate
Can you just,
my name
just
is-
your name?
A few days ago, I was at the shop and someone was like, I was gay. You can say that I was gay.
oh,
What
yeah.
about law? And then this guy came up to me. I was like at the counter. right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "What's this body?" And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny."
Yeah. So how do you guys feel about like your families knowing that you are different and whatnot? Are they comfortable? Because usually sometimes abantu want that, like especially if like yo.
Just remember Doleben for new text because I hope I won't offend anyone. In Diobana, most straight men, they have this entitlement to annihilate all abominations, as they call you. Like they want to, if there's a wrong, then they want to be the ones that fix the wrong.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's also why you get izinto ezifana corrective rape, wherever on a lesbian, and then it's up to me as a man to fix you when I'm right and fix you to obey right. So that's one of the reasons why personally most of the time
Yes, yeah.
in the homophobia is that I think personally, even Nangoko, yes, I can say that I'm proudly gay, but there are times whereby I hate myself so deeply. Why can't I just have a feeling for Indomazana? Because I want to bring umfazi endlini. Ndiyafuna nami uqala ibhoko katsiki. And that's why I had the epiphany, the realization, okay, maybe I think this is what homophobia is. It's when it comes from within us as gay men. That hey, I actually hate myself for being gay, and the fact that and as a
Yeah. I wanted to bring him over, but I was like, oh, see is gonna.
I hated him because Miss Jimazobai too.
Yeah.
Hated that guy because he was everything I couldn't be and everything that I wanted to be. Like and every time I'm one of those guys like if then you'd suspect.
Yeah, but you.
Then you're not sure because. No.
Yeah.
So I always had that sense of feeling safe around Yena. Because when there's man, if ever does throw a hate speech anytime I'm with him, then I'm sort of simple.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I hated him because I wanted that for myself. And
he's so confident in who he is.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Shout out to you.
And I'm gonna leave his handle here so you guys can see. He posts like I love on Facebook.
Yeah. Man, I feel like now when I first arrived, like everyone was like so homophobic, like it was very disgusting. Like,
don't you go to a boys' school?
Oh, boys' school. Actually,
no,
don't you mention names.
Yeah, don't need to mention names.
So like the first 2 years to figure out, it was like so. I learned man into Nyamazela homophobic babantu. It's like because you're gonna stay in this like environment and it's up to you to like change. And then like I remember like this other one time, like this other bully, I could call him a bully. He like kept on picking on me like and stuff, but like until I started like to stand up for myself, like I literally pushed them and they were literally not expecting that from me. And from then ever after then, like atmosphere actually, because people saw that I don't take shit, and that's when I developed Namla mindset because like every time someone is like trying to like pass like some homophobic like statements or comments, like I'm quite like the time like no, like he doesn't take shit, and I like it because uyanza lanto ibonsa abanye like hi man, you don't take lentity, and then go the other person is also gonna know, and then go without change like environment. And another thing, don't like state of mentality stand up for yourself. It's much better because beating yourself about the whole situation is not going to do anything. Like, stand up for yourself. Like, even though you don't have the guts, like, you can put on a resting bitch face and show them. Nobody try, even though you don't have the guts.
Especially being in high school. And guys, I want to know myself.
You? Hey.
I feel like, it's the worst place to be, especially if you're gay, because then, after, like, I remember now I used to get bullied and can't be I'm like, So imagine now having to deal with that, like, every single, again, it's not even one person, it's like, people, like a lot of people, they make fun of you, they have things to say about
especially when you're openly gay.
Exactly, when you're openly gay and it's your guys.
Have you noticed that Escolin said it's more tame now that there's like a lot of us?
Yes, because like they can't like take us on together. It's more like power.
I love that.
That is amazing. So yeah, I think that's about it. Do you guys have more to share?
Two things.
Yeah.
2 stereotypes that I hate that are like always spread about gays. Number 1, that we're always after straight people.
I know that.
Can I add? Oh my God. From what I've seen and experienced, some of these so-called straight people are
And number 2, that every gay person wants to be a woman. There's a difference between gender and sexual orientation. There's a difference. Educate yourself.
You can touch on it even now.
Go.
Gender and guys, it's one of us and there's a sensitive because even I myself, I'm not really educated when it comes to like the terms when we're talking about gender and sexual orientation. But like with a gender, number 1, gender alone is like the roles that you're expected to play in society as a male or as a female. So because she's female, then she's expected to carry herself in a way that it's another but as on a role, she's expected to cook, she's expected to clean because she's a female, and because I'm a male, then I'm expected to cut the grass and then
exactly.
So that's gender, the roles that we're expected to play in society. And then gender identity, it's what you know deeply inside about what you are. Yes, I have a penis, but inside I know that I'm a woman. In danger, that's gender identity. And then when it comes to sexuality, it's who you are attracted to sexually or romantically.
Know the difference.
So I can classify as a certain gender, which is not male, which is not female, and dinala gender I can still have a sexuality in the so you have gender identity and you have sexuality. So and then Ubanda ends the sense.
You're making so much sense. You're making so much. There's also something I wanted to touch on, which was Christians, not saying Christians. No, you can't be gay because by believing Adam, God never created them. And my thing is like, guys, there are they're not into those they don't play with toys. They want to play with dolls. They want to wear your mom's clothes. They want to put on makeup. And I'm like, if you can say that, explain to me how because the way like straight whatever. But it's like
because in my environment there's no they all straight. I'm the only one, so
my food so people should stop saying that. No,
I love that you can never choose to be part of or normal can never choose to be part of something that is tormented, if I can say.
Why would you never laugh at this if you can know? Every day.
So that's why I would say it's not a choice. And one of my friends one day was like, what if you're actually not gay?
What?
Why would you say that?
Like what?
Like what if you're not gay? What if you're straight? What if you're gay? It's because the Bekolendo mostly be about usomizi that the isuka kudekile that usomizi bamfaka everywhere ngoku because it's a way of media and it's a way of white people to shove homosexuality down people's throats and yonke lando. And that was one of the reasons why I almost made a mistake enkulu, and that mistake was being against a movement, a flag, which is the movement, the LGBT, because I was so under the influence that I feel like the movement, like the community in its whole entirely, it's shoving down people's throats, accepting and whatnot. But then as bandandindi cool and having experiences different, I want okay, actually it's not about that. It's just about saying bana sit diverse and this is who we are and it's just embracing a lot of
that's powerful.
There's a lot to say.
There's so much to say, but it's so
one day kind of TV show. Definitely.
Coming back soon, I'm gonna come back. But anyways, I think that's it for today, and this was so helpful for me, and I hope that now you guys took something from this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for your friends, and the movement, and then we can go.
And for once, can we just I wanted just for once to see go to LGBT plus and just embrace the whole thing, but it's too long. It's too long. And that is memorized like Dala. It's LGBTQ.
Is it TT before Q?
It's LGBTQ
plus.
It's very long, guys.
And I feel like you graduated,
the thing is, they keep on
adding
it. So that's why in the city number. But last time I checked, it was LGBTTTQQIAA PAGBGP. The last time I checked, plus.
Just do your research, man. Do your research.
Yeah, but if and there's no comment section here in Zoland.
You guys can comment.
So a summary of the whole thing and what each acronym means. And then if I understand in you don't believe that Etile shouldn't be there or whatnot, we can talk about it with comments.
Yeah, and
guys.
Yes. Please. Don't forget to comment and share what you think about this video. If we offended you guys in any sort of way, let us know so that we can apologize. But thank you for watching, guys, and thank you guys for joining me.
Pleasure.
Thank you for joining me today. Hope you guys were comfortable. And so bye, fam.
Hold up.